Alright, y'all, I'm back with another Address This Please. We're going to be talking about this hop step, Euro step 3. And basically, for this little test, I decided to use Joe Johnson because I played a My Team game and I was playing a dude with Joe Johnson. And I was beating him, I was up like 14-2 or something. Then out of nowhere, he just busted out hop step 3 with Joe Johnson, and I had trouble stopping it. So I figured there must be something about Joe Johnson that makes it effective, so I decided to use him for this little test. And one thing, the first thing, I mean, I don't really know why this little hop step kind of kicks in this far away from the basket. Nobody does this, and I'm just right here showing that, I didn't change into my sliders, playing on Hall of Fame. Because if anybody knows how to stop it, it would be Hall of Fame computer would be able to stop it. And one thing, I don't really know why this little side hop step thing kicks in so far away from the basket. Like, nobody does this far away from the rim. Maybe about around 15 feet. But if doing a hop step before you launch a three made the shot easier to go in, three-point shooters would be hopping all over the place. Ray Allen would be hopping all over the three-point line, trying to knock in a three-ball. It doesn't help. So I think the main reason why it goes in so much online is because of lag, and it's because the lower difficulty. It's hard to defend. It's hard to defend it online because you deal with more lag, and it's you got to get through all those animations, like the walking to the jogging animations, then from the jog to the sprint to kind of cover them. So it's a little difficult to cover online. I think that's why it's so much more effective online than it is offline against like the computer and whatnot. Now these Euro step threes, this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a basketball game. Because I was just shooting these hop step threes and they weren't going in. But as soon as I started letting these Euro step threes rip, cash money every single time. I think I probably shot 4 or 5 of them and I only missed one. And it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I've heard from somebody that like Acrobat, I think my boy Goon told me, like Acrobat actually kicks in. And Acrobat only kicks in when you're shooting layups. And it turns out that the game actually reads those shots as layups, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's because I guess like as soon as you go into the Euro step animation, it assumes you're going into a Euro step layup and triggers and just calls it a layup animation. You do need a 3-point shot in order to hit that. But it's like, this is so stupid. Like, nobody shoots the ball this way that far away from the basket. Maybe somewhere in the mid-range you could see it happen. But other than like Manu Ginobili, nobody's going to take that kind of shot that far away from the basket. At first I thought it was kind of broken because it gets rid of the need to kind of time your release on the perimeter. But then I just saw like, this thing once I saw that the finisher actually kicked in on this Euro step jumper, I was like, man, this game is broken. And I know for a fact that this late into the game, I'm definitely not the first person to complain about this. And the fact that they still haven't fixed it this late into the game just means that they didn't care.